Today we're going to learn how to calculate Pearson's correlation coefficient using Jamovi. We compute Pearson's correlation coefficient when we're comparing two ratio or interval level of measurement variables. In particular, we're going to compare whether there was a correlation between the number of runs scored and the average home attendance among MLB teams in 2006. So we go to Jamovi, you'll see our data. We have 14 teams, so it's not all 30 teams in the MLB, but it is a sample of them. And we have the number of wins, runs scored, and home attendance, or average home attendance. In order to compute the correlation, we click on regression, and we click on correlation matrix. And we can pick whichever variables we want to compare. Here we're going to compare runs with home attendance. And if we look at the right, we see that we have a correlation of 0.667. So correlations that are closer to 1 or -1 are stronger correlations. This is a relatively moderate correlation, and that's in keeping with what you might expect. More runs are more exciting, which might generate more home attendance. But of course, there are some teams that are not as good, but still have good attendance because they play in big cities. And vice versa, there are teams that are really good that play in small cities, which still hampers their attendance. Notwithstanding, there's still a pretty good correlation between home attendance and number of runs scored. So it's a moderate to moderately strong correlation. And if we want to know whether it's significant or not on the statistical side, we look at the p-value. It has a p-value of 0.009. That's really small. It's less than 1%. So not only do we see that we have a moderate correlation, but that correlation is statistically significant.